So welcome again for the continuation of the calculations day 6 or Excel. Now I'm coming up with some information that you're going to use. I'm just entering some data you're going to use for the calculations. As you can see, I have column B. You can select, you can drag, remember to fit this column. You can still use text wrap, which will wrap that text nicely in that cell. Just use wrap text so that the information appears like that. So this is because this is one word, you can just fit it, gross pay, wrap text. So you can decide to use this method instead of just fitting those. Now I will insert another row above. Then I can merge up to H, remember up to H, or you can just say up to I. I'll add another column, merge and center. Then this is a payroll, August payroll for some staff members in a company. So this is bonus. I'm going to give out bonus here. So let's use borders so that we can be able to see our work clearly. Click on all borders. Now here we are going to enter the number of hours John worked. This John worked for 200 hours. He's paid 36 shillings per hour. So just wait as I fill this information. Now I have my details well displayed here now. So I want us to calculate the basic pay. Now basic pay is calculated by multiplying hours worked, the number of hours John worked, and the hourly rate. Assuming we've been given the formula on this side, I want to write down these formulas so that we can use them. So basic pay equals hours worked times, so use the asterisk times hourly rate. That is the first formula. Now you've been given another formula how to calculate allowance. Allowance is calculated by 10% of the basic pay. So this is a formula you've been given on this side, that you calculate the allowance using basic pay. So 15% of you can just use multiplication of basic pay. Now gross pay, as you know, gross pay, we know that gross pay is calculated by adding basic plus allowances. So basic pay plus allowances, these are the formulas that you've been provided. I'm just making the work easy for you by giving you these formulas. Now we also have tax deduct. You've been told tax is deducted as 14% of gross pay. So tax deduct equals 14% of, you can use of is multiplication of gross pay, and of course we have the net pay. Net pay, remember, is gross minus tax deduct. Gross pay minus tax deduct. That's how you calculate. That's, you've been given these formulas. You have to look at them and use them for the next exercise, for the coming. Now bonus, you're told that for every person that gets bonus to everyone. So I'll come to bonus when I'm through with the calculations. So let's start again. Now basic pay, as you can see our formula reads, basic pay is equals to hours work times hourly rate. I'm just supposed to multiply these two cells. So I'll start by equal. Remember, when calculating in Excel, you use equal. In day one, we said B3 times. You use the asterisk times C3, like that. You press enter and it will show you the answer there. Get the allowance. So the allowance, you're being told, is 15% of basic pay. So I'll start with equal 15%. Just type 15% of the keyboard times. You use times. The basic pay D, the cell that contains basic pay is D3. Look at this, is D, cell D3, the one that I'm pointing, D3. You look at the column and the row. So D3. Then you press enter. You'll get that is the allowance, that person. Now gross pay, you're supposed to add basic and allowance. So equals to D3 plus allowance, which is E3. You press enter. Now that is the gross pay. Now tax deduct, we have been told here tax deduct is 14% of gross pay. So is equals to 14% times, use the asterisk on your keyboard, times F3. You press enter, you get that is the deduct. So the net pay will be gross minus tax deduct. So the net pay gross minus, so you start is equals to F3 minus G3. You press enter. That's how you end up with the net pay. That's how now that you have these answers, remember you can autofill. Just to save time, you can autofill the formula. You'll see the rest of the cells displaying the results. So I'll just drag these formulas like that. Now, how do we get this bonus? We are being told to award a bonus that those staff members who have 15,000 and above, 15,000 and above net pay, whose net pay is above 15,000, to get a bonus of 3,000 shillings. So here we are going to say bonus equals to 3 to those whose net pay is above 15,000. the rest, or the ones that I have below, to get $1,000. So those who have a bonus of 15,000 and above, to get 3,000 as a bonus. So here I'll use the if function. Remember, if, just go to formulas, function, more functions, the if function, click on it, click on OK. So you are saying that the net pay H3 is greater than 15,000. If H3 is greater than 15,000, if it is true, the amount of money you write there, if it is true, you write the money there. If value is true, 10,000. If it is false, the others, you get 1,000. When you click on OK, you'll have now those people who have 15,000 and above will get 3,000. We have some few people who have qualified for that. So make sure you do this practically. You can just screenshot, you can take a picture of my screen and try and do it on your own. Make sure you get the same results. So thank you for listening to this lesson. We'll meet again for the next.